This is my Anunnaki flow. Oh, this be my Anunnaki flow. Yo, I got that Anunnaki flow. You are now on planet X. I'm the god, show your respect.
Shalom, this is Nizama Shal HaMadabar Yasharal on my channel, Nizama the Hebrew Mystic Healer. I would like to first go ahead and give some love to my 3D Ken, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered to the four corners of this 3D Earth realm. And I would also like to show a little love to my cosmic Ken, those of us scattered to the 12 dimensions of this universal egg matrix. And as of course, show appreciation to my viewers, those of you subscribed to my channel especially. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So this is a very special video that I'm doing on Annunaki Starseeds. And this is a very misunderstood topic, so I'm going to briefly clear up a lot of those misunderstandings, but then I'm going to spend the majority of the video talking about the qualities of the Annunaki Starseed. And then I will end the video by saying that if you are interested in finding out whether or not you are an Annunaki starseed, or if you have Annunaki within your cosmic 3D DNA, I can definitely find that out for you by doing a retrocognizant cosmic Akashic record reading. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and look in the drop-down menu after this video and click on the link, and you can go ahead and set up a session with me through my healing page, The Hebrew Mystic Healer. So now that I went ahead and touched on that, I'm going to jump right into the video. The Annunaki Starseeds. We are those who are originally from the primordial void of the all, or the primordial source realm, or source void. So when we first emanated out, we took the form of dragons, primordial dragons, and we, as commissioned by Source, created the multiverse. Then 400 of us, in order to experience this particular universe, our creation more closely, emanated down into the universe itself, primarily settling within the constellations of Orion, Sirius, and Draco. Now, I'm not saying that all of us who have starseed origins or starseed placements within Orion, Sirius, and Draco are Annunaki. That would be wildly incorrect. But what I am saying is that those of us who are Annunaki starseeds will be found in those general placements within the universe specifically, and will also go all the way back to the primordial void. So there are those of us who have cosmic or 3D DNA codes that go back to the Annunaki, or have certain incarnations that are hybridized within the Annunaki, or have Annunaki incarnations in that respect, but may not be patrilineally, cosmically, and in 3D necessarily Annunaki starseeds or Annunaki primordials. However, we can still have those particular placements, expressions, or incarnations that link back to that, especially considering that the Annunaki did have a huge hand, not just in the creation of the universe, but within the modification of humans and the root races within this particular experience, starting in 5D and going into 4D as well. So I just wanted to kind of put that disclaimer out there. Now, if someone is an Annunaki starseed, they're going to have very specific traits. They're going to be very connected in 3D to the Hebraic or Shemitic bloodline. So that's important because 3D and cosmic expressions are interconnected. So they will have certain incarnations linked to that, and they will have not just past life incarnations, but ancestry linked to that. They may be drawn to the Sumerian, the Egyptian, or the Hebraic types of models, even to an extent the Hindu types of models, but specifically dealing more with Brahmanism and less with Hinduism. So they may be drawn to those particular paths. They may be drawn to the Essene paths or the Kabbalah. And as far as personality traits are concerned, these people are creators. They are very creative. They will embody that creative principle in their incarnations. You will see them as entrepreneurs. You will see them as artists. You will see them as musicians. You will see them as prophets. You will see them as writers. You will see them as oracles. These people can't help but create. And also because the Anunnaki in the cosmic sense dealt primarily with the Shemitic people in 3D and incarnated primarily within the Shemitic people in 3D, the prophets of old were those that were tied to that Anunnaki bloodline. So many of the Anunnaki starseeds will have prophetic gifts. They will have retrocognizant gifts. They will have the gift of prophecy. They will be seers. They will be able to see into spiritual dimensions, spiritual realms. Many of them will be priests or priestesses dealing with these specific lineages and incarnations in past lives. So these particular starseeds will embody these qualities. It will be very unique and different. You won't see them channeling the typical kind of fluffy love and light messages. They're very much about truth and conveying the raw truth. So it will be very realistic. They have this ability to pull from the higher realms and bring it down in a realistic way and communicate that realistically in 3D in a way that just really vibrates and shakes the cellular structure to the core. These people are movers and shakers. And me and Anunnaki starseeds have come down at this time because this is a time not only of mass awakening, but of the Great Purge. And so the resonance of that Nibiru Annunaki activation has to do with justice, and it has to do with wronging rights, and it has to do with putting the natural order, putting the society back into the natural order aligned with the earthly mother and the heavenly father. The Anunnaki themselves are very much about following the laws of the universe, and even the laws of their council, aka Torah, that's found in the Old Testament, that is outlined as well. It's very much pressed upon living in accordance with the natural land. So a lot of Anunnaki starseeds will be very passionate about causes. The civil rights causes. They'll be passionate about environmental causes, and they'll typically seek out wanting to live off of the system or off of society and in tune with the natural world. So these are just some ways you can identify Anunnaki starseeds, and this would be a way you could identify that within yourself. So that is pretty much all with that video. With this video I'm going to do on Anunnaki starseeds. I may do some other follow-up videos in the future, and but if any of you are curious about whether or not you have that origin, or if you have certain cosmic DNA activated within your particular placement, definitely reach out to me and I can do a reading for you. I hope that this was enlightening. I hope that this helped some of you understand whether or not you might have this placement. And I hope that you enjoyed the video in general. Take care. Be sure to like this video if you did enjoy it. Have a great day. Shalom.